5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's too high, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Yanks lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Lucius Alexander. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
In there, a base hit.
We are ball. The right fielder, number 4. Yeah.
Into the box, Jeff Kavanaugh, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Over to first, Cole, just keeping him close. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He was going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Ralph James. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Garrett Sands, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Alexander on second. Kavanaugh at first. 1 gone. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Sean Shaw, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Stanton. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Kavanaugh is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fouled off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eric G. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 0-2. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. And that's out number one. Next to stand in is Gavin Dawson, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line hard to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Corey Major. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Cocked him up. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Had a long way to go to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it. Showed nice closing speed. And ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box now, Reggie Adele. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Another 1-2 delivery. Misses, ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rangers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH. Gary Sanchez is on deck. This one's flared down the right field line. Sands will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Stepping in once again is Gary Sanchez. Struck out in his first at bat. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now. 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
He froze him on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone for the 3-ball count.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Estevan Florial is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 balls, 1
Got his
strike.
2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. This one's down to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lucius Alexander. And now the first pitch. Swing, and he misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Number 4.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Hero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1 strike now from Cole. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get a pop to strike is tough.
The 2-2 one more time. Right back to him on the mound. Torres at the bag. On to first, and they get the double play.
Number 2.
Base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Ralph James. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Rangers. Alec Metters takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Gio Urshela is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Plays like that right there, that's why you love playing the hot corner. No thinking involved. You're just reacting, diving towards the line. 1 step in a dive off your feet. That's why you play the position. Great play.
Aaron Judge will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
No strike.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
count is full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter. Jared Sands will lead things off against Garrett Cole. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
1-1 the count now. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Very weakly on the ground.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Rangers have drawn even now with 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a power blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It's make sure that a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he did pretty well here this evening. Mr. Cortez Jr. takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 65.
In now, Sean Shaw.
The designated hitter.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in next, Eric G. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next up, Gavin Dawson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Pitch on the way. Fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Ari Temple is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Mowing away with that one, it's 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jonathan Loizaga will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 43, Jonathan Loizaga.
And now here is Corey Major. He flew out in his last debut.
The catcher, Corey Major.
Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Outside, 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
At the plate, Reggie Bedell tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Now back, the center fielder, Lucius.
To the plate now, Lucius Alexander popped him up. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So the next at bat will be Jeff Kavanaugh as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left
Outside,
side.
that's a ball.
I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Florial makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. Still tied 1 apiece. Will Chambers is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 22.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Hey.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Seared down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the ball.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. Now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
2-2. Yep.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Alexander comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 63.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ralph James.
The first baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit down the third baseline. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of his own.
Next, it'll be Jared Sands.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
I got the count 1-2.
The ballman 2 strikes. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's one in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Russell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17. Russell.
Ready? Now the pitch.
Ball.
268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Florio is there, 2 gone. Next to dig in, Eric Key flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
At the ball.
And that misses 1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make them successful today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Mike Fisher enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Giancarlo Stanton is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
So a full count now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still tied 1 apiece. Clay Holmes enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and standing in is the rookie 3rd baseman, Gavin Dawson. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, he's got it. The throw to first, it's there, he got him. Stepping in now Corey Major. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
You got 2 balls.
Very high, 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release
2
point.
balls.
Count even at 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Full count, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Now to bat, Reggie Bedell. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Larry Flores will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Larry Flores.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play. Larry Flores is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Striding forward now is the DH, Joey Gallo. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1 now. Gary Sanchez is on deck.
We got a full
3-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Up next, Gary Sanchez. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Ball 1.
1-1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Gleyber Torres is on deck.
I got 3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, he'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Yanks lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Big spot here, and it'll be Lucius Alexander. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
We own.
So now to the plate, Jeff Kavanaugh. Line hard toward right center. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Rangers are going to win this one walk-off style.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. When you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Carter Freeman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.